Turn the light back on. Welcome back to the Chammy. Okay, that's just too bright. Doing free live energy updates. 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription. I've got a dog in my shirt. He refuses to sleep anywhere else but in the shirt safety, so won't be moving much tonight unless it's to do your cards. So I know nobody's here yet, but welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, I have to be really careful about that.
Welcome back, Stormy.
Mm-hmm.
No, welcome back, Clara.
Incoming call.
Hey, Diamond Girl. Hold on 1 second. I've got a paid reading on the call center. If you want a question answered, put it in the chat, babe, and I will answer it for you in about 5 minutes. Thank you so much for your like and your subscription and hanging out, coming to see the free live energy updates tonight. Hey, Zio, nice to see you. Hey, Jeremy, nice to see you. I'm in a paid reading on my call center right now. How did S feel about what I said to him on the phone and in text today? Okay, I'll get to that in about 5 minutes. Just give me 1 second. I hadn't had a chance to even turn the call center off yet. I don't know why people don't just call me at the call center. It's cheaper.
They don't know yet. They'll read.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they don't read.
Yeah.
But they can text chat, so they should be able to read.
Well, they can read.
Maybe they're not paying attention.
They're not paying attention to read.
Because they're used to other people having the call be more expensive, so they just assume, I guess.
for it.
Hey, Diansha. I am in a paid reading, so if you have a question, please like the live. If you're already subscribed, and leave your question, I'll get to it in just a moment. Oh, well, I guess they left, so we'll get to it right now.
What it is?
I guess they ran out of time, or maybe they didn't like being told that whoever or whatever they were asking about was in their favor. Who knows?
Tell me the document was in the pregnant.
I don't think anybody's going to think I'm pregnant, Dad. I told everyone it's my dog. If you got a problem with my dog and my shirt, leave. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, let's get to some of these energy updates. So, doing free live energy updates, one question for one card for one subscription. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. I don't know why. My guest tonight is my dog in my shirt. He refuses to nap anywhere else. So, okay, so starting at 6:23, we're doing your reading, Diamond Girl. Let's see what you need to know right now, Diamond Girl. How did S feel about what you said to him on the phone and in text today? Spirit, what does she need to know about that right now? Oh, interesting. He really liked that. Made him feel very sensitive. He's got the feels for you, darling. Are you okay, dog?
He's been suffocated.
He's not going to suffocate. He'll be fine. So, I hope somehow that's helped you, Diamond Girl. The person's feeling definitely sensitive about what you said to them. They do love you, just so you know. Dianshe, as your current feelings, let's see. Stop saying you're in no contact so that you can have this emotional and financial security with them. That's what they want with you. That's what Spirit says. Hold on, maybe now he wants to actually be removed from the shirt. You want to go in your hut? Let's go in your hut. Here you go. Go in. There you go. He'll probably just come right back. I'm back. Hey there, Crow's Nest. I like your name. Sure, yeah, so I can help you with that. So we're doing free live energy updates tonight. One question for one card for one subscription. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. I don't know why. Also doing paid general readings, which start at $6 for 6 cards, $10 for 10 cards. We also are doing in-depth love readings of any question, of course, of your choice. Twin flame readings, grief counseling, and mentoring sessions. So please just let me know what you need to know right now and what you need help with, and I'm here for you. So, Jessica, it's like Matthew is like looking towards where the grass is greener. They know they have something special in you, though, and they really do. Though they really do feel, though, that maybe what's going on is in his head is, in his vision of love is, in his feelings. He's thinking, maybe I just need to stay, where my grass is actually nurtured. So make sure you keep nurturing this person. Your thoughts, your feelings, no matter what they are, because you can't say the wrong thing to the right guy. Okay? Who's next? Thank you so much for your likes and your subscriptions. Lizzie, hi, how are you? Lizzie, current feelings of your person, no contact. So because you're constantly living in no contact, it just makes it harder and harder and harder for them to connect with you. So stop telling yourself that. Change the story. Tell yourself something different, Lizzie. Come on. Will he come back? I'm sorry you broke up, Lizzie. How long ago did you break up? It must have been very recent. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that. Spirit, what does Lizzie need to know about that right now? Will he come back? Well, that's a bummer. Let's see what you need to know, darling. Will he come back? Yes, he will come back. But, what are you telling yourself? All right, what are you thinking about in regards to what you can and can't have in regards to this person? Really take some time to think about it. If you don't know what you want and this person doesn't make you feel yummy, you can't have them back. It's just not going to work. You're not going to be able to create it with your co-creator. Hey, Liz, thank you. These are my pajamas. I don't know what animal it is, but I like it. I'm guessing snow leopard. I don't know. Do we know any leopards that have pink? Do you have pink leopards? I guess I'm the pink leopard tonight. Okay. Awesome. Roll me one. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I know that's the Pink Panther, but hey, KCTES, are you still with us? Hey, Dollface Diva, it's good to see you. Yeah, Lizzie, if you want him to. But what are you telling yourself? You just are in the old story. Get out of it. Get out of that old story. Stop telling yourself that old story. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. It's good to see you too, Dollface. Hey, Alex, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. I bet it's going to be a lot too. You're so good at growing stuff. Are you there, KCTES? I would love to know if I will find work this month. Yes, you will. If you're still there, it's your destiny. Okay? Dollface, what's the dog's name, Rooney? Puppy Rooney. He'll be 12 on August 28th, 2023. You're so welcome, KCTES. I hope that helps. So there's Rooney, Ruby, and Ninja. Ruby Rude. Where is she? She can't stand it when I'm paying attention to somebody else or something else or another dog. It's hilarious. She's my double, triple jealous bitch. But she's such a good mommy doggy. Will you be able to get things from your mom's house on Thursday? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, what does Alex need to know about that? Yeah, sure, Dollface. We can do an energy update. So, Spirit says, is there some kind of completion that you need to take care of, Alex? Because
Incoming call.
you will be successful at it. Just stay in your power with this Hierophant card. Let me take this call real quick. So, energy updates are just on pause for a moment while I take this live chat. I don't see any other ones, Dad.
That's a ticket.
Yeah, it's just a ticket. I don't understand why people ask you a question. You tell them what they want to know, or what they need to know, actually. And then they don't like it, so they hang up. That's fine. You can reject it. If you want a hateful, deceitful, shitty reading, go to somebody else. Ugh. You know, I can't wait. Someday I'm just going to turn this call center upside down and leave it forever. Light it up and watch it burn.
The same person called you earlier.
No, it's not the same person who called me earlier. It's just the same version of a different person. Okay, so back to energy updates and this chat now. Maybe they just lost connection or something, or maybe I wasn't typing fast enough for them. Sometimes when people want to do a text chat with me, it could be pretty frustrating because I can't type fast enough for them. I mean, I think I type pretty fast. You know, if you want quick results, call me. Don't text me. I mean, the calling is much cheaper than the texting. It's ridiculous. Okay, so let's get to Dollface Diva energy update for you and Eric. Let's see what you need to know about that right now, dear. Energy is just in limbo right now. I think right now with this this Hanged Man was saying is that, like, you know, the energy update I gave you yesterday was pretty positive and pretty good in regards to what is going on. But I think he still might be in limbo, and maybe the scenario is still fermenting, I guess might be the word. You know, check back. Maybe check back tomorrow. Think about a different question that might pertain to it. But it's pretty much still the same energy. I mean, he's still feeling good about you, but he still seems to be a little bit in limbo. I'm not sure why. Are you feeling like you're in limbo, Dollface? You have a tiny lemon tree growing? I want a lemon tree. Eric has 9 dogs. They're American bullies. That's so cute. Dan the man. Hey, Dan, welcome back. Jeremy, do you ever, like, you know, just sit and pull energies and call out messages type of deal? Yep. I really should post Liz and Mine's Estes methods. I would love to, like, do a tarot card reading during the Estes method. Should we do it, Liz? Should we do it live? We could do it live. We could actually do it live, because what we could do is they give me the opportunity and the option to go live with somebody else. So if you want to try to do that, we get the REM pod, and I'll get the EMF detector, and I'll get keep it right here next to me, the spirit box. While you're asking questions on one window, you know, you could wear a costume if you want. You could also darken your screen if you don't want people to see you, but you would just be asking the questions, of course. But I would do the tarot cards. Like I don't know how I would read them. I'd have to maybe read them afterwards while we played it back. I don't know, because I'm going to be blindfolded, or maybe you could be the one that's blindfolded with just listening to what they say as we ask questions and I pull cards. It would be so much fun. Hi, Miriam. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your subscription. You know, limbo is not only just for him, it's for you. Are you feeling in limbo today about anything, Dollface? Oh, I'm going to have to go smell the cheesecake, since I can't eat cheesecake anymore. It's funny, like they tell you on the keto diet, or any diet really, if you start to plateau, eat a steak. Like, why would I eat a steak when I could eat a piece of cheesecake? Good. Stay on that high. You know, maybe the limbo is just showing you that you're coming through and having your epiphany about how well this is turning out, how well this can be, how the good work you're doing. Maybe you're still in limbo about the work and he's in limbo because of it. Because, I mean, something's going on. Just don't start to feel your restrictions or get into any old stories, okay? And if you are feeling that way, then come see me immediately so we can fix it. Hi, Snow White. How are you? You want to do the thing live? We can do the Estes method live. That would be so cool. Yeah, we did dress up for the last one. She was a witch and I was Vampira, but I was a fat Vampira. A very cute fat Vampira. Hey, Liz, girl. I'm So can you just pull a random card that will happen this month? Sure. Hey, good evening. Welcome back, Jack Mac. You're welcome, Dollface. Vlogs. Hey, long time no see, no talkie. How are you? Okay, random card spirit for Snow White. I think you're going to find some more freedom and independence in yourself, and finding the strength and the abilities of what you're able to do. Maybe there's some limiting beliefs and fears that you're releasing that are going to create this more better version of yourself, where not only you are, taking better care of yourself, but also taking better care of the things and those around you. I have this dress in my closet. I gotta get them shoes. Maybe even that hair. Definitely those palm trees. Also, stick up for what you believe in. Defend it, because it's yours, not anybody else's. Who's next? I know I'm not fat. I'm just being funny. I'm so glad you love my Nirvana cover. I've been singing that song since I was like 12, 13. I've sang it like at every live show I've ever performed. I believe that Kurt Cobain is one of my guardian angels. Day by day, he's so young, really. I can see the change after time. Really, it looks amazing. Thank you, Vlogs. Thank you. Age is only a chronological way, y'all, of keeping track of how long we've been on Earth. And if someone says you're being a baby, then be like, yeah, I've been a baby before. I'm good at it. I'm sorry, Jack Mac. Have I ever met who? Kurt? No, I have not met Kurt. I was just a real little kid when I was just a baby. But I have had what I like to call etherical dreams and visions. And I like to take those serious instead of second guessing what I'm seeing. Or feeling or believing. And that's one thing about music is recycling it is so much fun. Yeah, let's see what you need to know about that right now, Avlogs. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Hold on, I have this ridiculous pop-up. I have no idea why. Okay, let's see what you need to know about that right now, Avlogs. There's more content on Instagram. Like, I don't think I can post my Freaky Fridays here. And I don't think that I can post my Freaky Fridays here because of copyright claims. In fact, all my Freaky Fridays are probably lost in the vortex. Okay, so what do you need to know, Avlogs? Yes. This person likes how balanced you are. You make them feel more balanced. They really want to create some kind of justice for you and themselves in life. This person wants to make a proposal to you, possibly take action in something that might be important to you both. I hope somehow that helps, Avlogs. Stop losing sleep over it, Spirit says. I hope somehow that helps. Hey, Zio. Not replying. Oh, no. I'm sorry that's happening to you, babe. Look, you're the causation of your reality. Stop telling yourself that. Okay? Give her a chance. Are you texting or using? Are you texting? Are you dry texting? Or are you calling using your voice? Okay, Faith, what's your dating question, sweetheart? Hey, Arcana, nice to see you. Don't have a question today? Well, let's get an energy update for you anyways. Sometimes those are like the best ones. She blocked me because of your stupidity. Well, at least you're taking responsibility for your actions. Now, I don't know if you're just being mean to yourself or she told you that or whatever, but you're not stupid, all right? So stop telling yourself that. Spirit says, Arcana, let your edges be liquid. I feel like Spirit's saying, just let things roll off your back that bother you. Don't react. Don't freak out. Everything's fine. Maybe even like drink more water. Faith, I plan to go out with this new guy I'm talking to over the weekend. How will that go and how interested in? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Let's see overall. I mean, it's a broad question for one card, but let's just see what we can get. Spirit, what does Faith need to know about that right now? A vintage look in my pajamas? It's probably just my hair. Thank you, though. Thank you. Pretty soon I'm going to have to redo the whole scene here as things change, as I continue to pack and get ready to go. I don't know where. Not understanding. I think Spirit's just saying let things roll off your back. Yeah, you want an energy update for Shrivasrao? Okay, I thought you didn't have any questions, sweetheart. So I think, Faith, you need to be on your best behavior. You need to look your best. You need to feel your best when you go on this date. Because maybe this person has like some kind of Virgo in their chart, but they're very aware of everything in this Judgment card. They're really hoping that you guys self-reflect each other. Yeah, Arcana, I feel like, in regards to an energy update for you and Shrivas, just think about, once again, doing the work. You're doing the work. You're doing the work. Things that trigger you, let it roll off your back. Okay? Bring in that positive energy into your system and then release it, all that negative, out. When will I visit India? When I come there to find the golden dragon sitar of my dreams. Who's next? I'm okay, Victoria. How are you today? Anything better? You're welcome, Arcana. Jack Mike, do I have any secret crushes? That's a cute question. Jack Mac. What does Jack Mac need to know about that? Better I clean my room. Thanks for reminding me. I need to clean my room and do my taxes. Sounds like an adulting child, doesn't it? 7 of Pentacles. So Jack Mac, I think someone may be, building up to telling you that they have a secret crush on you. I hope somehow that helps. Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back to the Chammy. Energy update for Victoria, please, Spirit. Zio, do you need an energy update? Did you ask a question? Are you there, Zio? What's going on, you guys? Victoria, wait, whose card is this? Raise your hand if you're sure, because I'm not anymore. I got so distracted for a moment. Let's just put it away, Spirit says, and start over. Let's start with Victoria. Victoria, do you have a question? 10 of Wands is very interesting. We were all just making it harder on ourselves than we realized this week. Happy spring, by the way. Energy update for Victoria, please, Spirit. 2 of Cups. What's happening with your love life? Because somebody wants to share this cup of love with you. They want to go cloud gazing with you. They might even want to paint clouds in your hair. I don't know why there's a cloud in his hair on that picture, but yep, I will. You want an energy update? Okay. Theo needs an energy update, Spirit. No, don't be bummed. Everything's going to be fine because you're going to co-create with your spirit energy and with your creator to get what you want. Hey, Libra, welcome back to the Chammy. You met a guy with a great mind, but was attracted to him physically. What's wrong with that? I don't understand. What's wrong with being attracted to someone's mind and their body? I mean, usually you're attracted to somebody's mind, but usually you're attracted to their face too. You should be, naturally, right? Energy update for Zeo, Spirit. Energy update for Zeo. The Magician. That's a very good card to get. What's going on in your life? What you growing in your backyard this spring? I feel like spring is going to be very magical for you, Zeo. So don't forget to stop and smell the flowers and the roses. What next actions will Ray take towards you? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Two of Cups. What's going on in your love life? That's like the second time, you guys. You guys working on your, you guys doing the work, your strict mental diets, thinking about what you want instead of what you don't want. I'm so proud of you guys. Just hang in there, okay? Don't be letting your worries keep you up all night. How will April be for you? Let's see what you need to know about that right now. It's nice to see you too. Yeah, I'm going to start doing the 2 hours earlier in the day with 2 hours in the evening. I tried to come on a little bit earlier tonight, but it's okay. It's all gravy. How will April be for me? 8. Yes, the Magician is a very good card. That's saying right there that you, Spirit's saying you've got everything on the table you need to create whatever it is you want. Really, you do. Okay, so me, I think that you're going to find a lot of luck in April. Okay? So just remember that. I mean, 10 of Pentacles is one of the best cards that you can get in the whole deck, especially when it comes to the 4 suits, which are just minor cards. They're not as important as the major arcana, but they're still important. Libra. Okay, Libra. How are you doing, loving Libra? Are you staying on your strict mental diet? Kaylee. What does Kaylee need to know about how Isaiah feels about them right now? Kaylee, only you can decide who your twin flame is. I went back and forth for a very long time wondering too. Then a tarot card reader on YouTube suggested that it was somebody that, I was just like, no, I would rather not plant that seed in your head. Because I felt it felt like when that tarot card reader said that person was my twin flame, that right then and there I made the decision that I was no longer. I mean, I know she said that and I didn't, she offered that info. I didn't ask. But at the same time, I felt like, well, maybe I need to just, rethink this because I don't feel that somebody else should be telling you who your twin flame is. I think you need to decide. I think you are the only ones that can decide. Like, you would never say, think about all the people that you said are your soulmates. Okay, let's look at that. I've said a lot of people are my soulmates. My drummer, John, is definitely a soulmate. We're not romantic and never have been, probably never will be, but definitely a soulmate. But there's also people, that I know are not soulmates, and I think we can have very many different soulmates. I feel like my parents are my soulmates. I don't know about my siblings. I would hope that they would feel that way about me because I do feel that way about them. I know definitely my parents, they feel that same way. I think that it's the same way with twin flames. I think that you would just know the way you would know someone is a soulmate or not a soulmate. Because there's really only, I had a grandfather at one time in my life that I loved very much, and he had some serious, not mental illness, but he had some psychotic episodes because of the pain he experienced growing up. He just couldn't cope, just couldn't handle it. So, sometimes he would rip his shirt off and rip his buttons off, and, he got help for that. And he said he learned through that whole experience of going to like psychologists and stuff to figure out, in regards to his anger management. He told me there's only really 3 kind of people on the planet. And I really had to agree with my grandpa Genovese here, where he said, there's people that you buy your liquor, your cigarettes, your gas, your food from at the store, you pay your bills to, whatever, right? Then there's the people that are the poison people. And these are the poison people that tell you you can't have, be, and do whatever you want. They mangle your mind. They hurt you purposely or others purposely. All right. And then you got the people who nurture you, the 3rd type of person on the planet. Okay. And some people don't even have, they can't even count 1. A lot of people only have a dog and they're dying alone with just their dog or cat, because people are so divided. Unfortunately, people are still very divided spiritually, physically, mentally. And I know they call it social media, but I don't know how social it really is. I mean, I feel like social media has divided us up in our communities, our families, our friends. It used to be a lot easier to meet somebody and get married and have that fulfillment, that life fulfillment, that we all are searching for, the one. Okay. A man's body is made up differently than a woman's, because a man was built and created to do certain things that a woman was not. Okay. And a woman was made to do certain things a man cannot, like give birth to children. Women were only put here, and their bodies were only designed to have children. Everything else, and men to work hard. Everything else we've learned, we taught ourselves, we created with our thoughts and feelings in our minds, because our Creator dwells inside of us. So, just remember that it's really important for you to sit back and ask yourself what you want and who you want to be when you get to the end of you. You want to be a poison person? Go for it. You want to be one of those every other day people no one cares about? Fine. You want to be someone who nurtures? Great. Because I'll tell you what, all the shit going on in the news, the TV, the whole planet's going to crap. This cosmic fuckery needs to stop. All right? And it starts with people getting their thoughts and feelings together so that we can co-create and manifest giving peace a chance. Okay? And not just for humans, but Mother Nature too, animals as well. No more under farming and over slaughtering, or over farming and over slaughtering. Everything done in a way where, we're not taking too much from each other or our planet, and we're giving just enough back as well. The weirdest thing happened in class today. I teach an after-school art program. Can the cards please explain why that happened, or what I need to know? I'm a little freaked out. Sure, Nancy. Welcome to the channel. Let me just catch up here a little bit. You're so welcome, Zio. I'm going to put some new music up soon. Hey, Farida. I need to know, how does have anyone romantic in life apart from me? Okay, we can get to that question too. Thank you so much. Dan, usually it's someone you go through half with. Yep. Very true. And that twin flame thing. Once again, you can be in separation and go through that whole twin flame journey with them etherically, telepathically, spiritually. It's very interesting. I've experienced it. Trust me, or I wouldn't be talking about it. I'm the kind of person that I feel like we don't talk about witches and magic and spells and unicorns elves and hobbits and dragons and things like that because they never existed. Our beautiful thoughts create. And at some point in time, if it's not here now, it was here. Just looking for a clue. Okay, let's get to Farida's question real quick. We'll start with Farida. Is anyone coming romantically in your life apart from, in this life, apart from me, aka Capricorn? So, no, he doesn't. Mm-mm. So stop having those feelings because the light's on and somebody's home. It can't rain all the time, Farida. Everything's fine, darling. Just turn your back on the feelings and the emotions that don't serve you and watch how much magic, wonderful magic, changes your life for the better. Okay, Nancy, let's get into the freaky deaky stuff because I'm good at that. I don't know if one card is going to tell you everything, but let's go ahead and explore this and see what you need to know about it right now. Of course, I can still tell you how he feels, Kaylee. Let me help. Let me help Nancy here real quick. Maybe something otherworldly. Maybe something that somebody did telenetically. It's definitely very, very unusual, and the fact that the world would come up, which makes me think of, think about all the energy in the world. That light right there, we all are the same light. There's so much in regards to this. Every generation of energy, Spirit says, could very well have been, you see her in a white cloak. She's holding the world. Her feet aren't touching the earth yet. She's holding it. She's in the clouds. Thank you. These are the Golden Girl cards. That's Dorothy in her wedding dress. So, do you know anybody etherically who may have been a wife, a mother, a sister, a daughter? Could have been a spirit. It could have just been you. It could have been you doing it with the power of your mind and thought. And Spirit wants you to see that, how great your thoughts create. I don't think that it's anything to be scared of. I mean, the world is a vast place, but it's just the whole vast world is just you pushed out. I hope that helps somehow, okay? Keep me posted. So Farida, his feelings for you. Oh wait, not Farida. It's Kaylee. Kaylee, what does Kaylee need to know about this person, this specific person's energy and feelings for her? They like how strong-minded and willed you are in this Queen of Swords. They like that you find the sense of humor in things. Spirit also says, think about how you want him to feel, think, and act towards you. This sword shows that, the ball is sort of in your court right now. You're wearing your crown. Stay on that pedestal and keep persisting in what you want with this person. Okay? Staying in that high priestess energy, staying in that queenie energy, following that inner compass. It's your twin flame. You don't have to ask. But you don't have to lie to yourself about it either. All right? You can have this. If you want to go through this journey of the dark night of the soul, be my guest. Do I feel like the journey of the dark night of the soul helped me? Do I feel like the twin flame journey helped me? Not really. No. Not really. I felt like I felt like at the end of my journey, I felt like at least I've gone through this so that I can experience it and share it with others. That was the most important lesson I learned. I'm going to the tub soon. Well, Farida, I'm so sorry that you get shitty tarot card readings from other people. I'm sorry that you have to go get a tarot card reading from somebody who's a negative Nancy. No offense, Nancy face. I'm so sorry, Farida, that you are left in the dark by spiritual advisors, one after another, after another, after another, giving you no hope to your situation or help. So you stop telling yourself that right now about your man. You stop telling yourself what other people think they're seeing in the cards, and you start focusing on what you want and what you want to see and what you really are seeing. Okay? Because if you have to go down and say, let me smell your dick, if you have to go that far, then do it. Don't be asking the cards. You ask them straight up. Are you cheating on me? You got other women? Be upfront. Because this is 2023. Okay? Women are going to have to learn to share their men, and men are going to have to learn to share their women, yes. But we all have to learn to be friends and honest first and realize that you can't ask the wrong guy or the wrong girl the right thing. I'm really serious about that. If other women are telling you, if other women or other men who are tarot card readers are saying that crap to you and leaving you in the dark, it's wrong. Who's next? Mary the Aries. Hi, dear. How are you? He gets angry and upset, so you fight. Yeah. He sleeps on the couch. It's like, God, I've heard this story before. I'm so sorry this has happened to you. Jay, can I get a reading? I finally heard from Paul. I'm glad you heard from Paul, dear. How'd that go? It's okay to love him. You can get carried away. It's what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, don't get overly zealous or jealous. Just be happy. I'm so happy for you, JD. Mary the Aries, tell me why he kept having nightmares but wouldn't tell me what they were. Said it wasn't important. Of course not. We slept most of the day away, went to the grocery store, and got salad stuff for dinner. So, Mary, maybe he doesn't want to mangle your mind. I don't know why Spirit's saying that. Here, I just need to, put something in chat. Here, this is for you, Farida. God, I love that song. And that's the song that helped me just stop being, in the thought and the feeling and the thinking that my man or anybody was cheating on me, ghosting on me, lying to me, because I just really learned from the song that, you should just ask. You should just ask somebody. You got other women? You got other chicks? Stop playing games with yourself and people's heads, too. Stop playing games with your own mind with tarot cards. Stop being addicted to them and going from tarot card reader to tarot card reading to tarot card reader, asking the same question, because you're just probably going to get the same answer or the same bullshit answer. Should you pay for a reading, JD? Of course, if you want to, dear. Let's get into it. I'm here for you. Tell me why you kept having nightmares. Just relax, Mary. It's going to be fine. He got mad? Because you're always so worried about how he's feeling, thinking, and doing. And you're actually probably, setting yourself up worried that he's going to be reacting in a bad way to everything. Just tell yourself something different. Showing him the old photos, yeah. Make comments about how, Oh, honey, you're not a mess. You're becoming the best version of yourself. Florence, hi, honey. How are you, dear? Yeah, sure. I can get a general message for you. Spirit, general message for Florence, please. You want a general message? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give Florence their general message, the next right thing. And then I got a paid reading to do for JD. Mary, keep talking. I'm here for you, dear. I just have to use little girl's room and get another drink, and we shall begin. You do, Mary. Someone give Mary their phone number because she needs a better boyfriend thing. Even if it's just a gay boyfriend thing. So come on, get it together, love. I'm here for you. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. I'm back. Actually, I miss my gay boyfriend. His name is Merrill, and I think that I probably wouldn't see a lot of things that while I was on my twin flame journey. I don't think I would have seen a lot of things unless I had him in my life. And I've been a bad girlfriend because I promised him I was going to do Britney Spears Toxic, and I haven't yet, and I need to. There's a couple other requests he made too that were really good. Wants to hear me sing some Sheryl Crow. What am I drinking? I'm having me a Trader Joe's sparkling water, raspberry lime. I'm addicted to these things. Help. Okay. So what's happened with you, Mary, is you're having a glow up. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. See, sometimes it takes something like that to open our eyes to certain things about ourselves. And the good thing is that you're in a healthy acceptance and healthy place here too, where you're accepted for, who you are authentically. But I think that in regards to your situation, this is the first step that you've come today, and you've become, look at this. I mean, overnight, you've become a much better version of yourself because you know this stuff. I went through this once. I really did. And when I went through this, it made me realize the work I finally had to do. It didn't feel good because I felt very I didn't realize how subconsciously I felt worthless about myself. It was very scary. I wish I could give you a hug right now. Excuse me. Hi, so I'm going to be in a paid reading now with JD. So if you have a question, you want a free energy update, please put the question in the chat. It will take a little while. I've got 15 cards to go through, and JD and I are going to go ahead and open the portal on her reading now. Just tell me real quick, JD, are you there? I love the little cute sounds that guinea pigs make. I just love them so much. What is your most important question tonight for your paid reading? Yeah, we had talked about that before. About the narcissism. Like sometimes you can't, you really, it takes a psychiatrist to help someone who's a sociopath or someone who maybe admits that they have problems with narcissism to recover. Get one. I got 3 little guinea pigs. Only they're called chihuahuas. I could never get a caged animal again. I just couldn't. It breaks my heart. Shay, it's in the description. I can leave you the link here. Everything you need to know is in the description, Shay. Okay, what is the most important question, JD? You're so welcome, Shay. I'm good, Kay. How are you? What's Paul's intentions towards me, and does he love me, or is it just physical spirit? Does he love her? He loves you. He has a lot to offer you, okay? But look at this. 6 of Pentacles. In regards to 6 of Pentacles, I'm going to go ahead and have Spirit clarify it because it's really important to me that this gets clarified here. Because you do have a 3 of Swords, which is not really showing so much physical here. This is more about, emotions. Have you said something or done something, or maybe somebody said or done something in regards to actions taken between you guys? But something about this person is like heartbroken. Let's see what else we need to know right now. You're definitely the star of their heart. Are they being distant with you? really going to think about the Six of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles while I keep shuffling. Okay, JD? So, while this person does... Hold on, let me turn this off since we're in a paid reading. I apologize. So, while this person does love you, yes, they do love you. There's something that's going on in regards to their own heart space and vortex. They might be very down about someone or something in this Three of Swords. Maybe they think that you don't feel the same. What are his intentions towards her, Spirit? What are Paul's intentions towards her? Let's see what this card says. So, these are very good. I mean, his intentions are totally honest. Definitely wants to be the man in your world, be the king of your world, climb that mountain with you and give you everything that you want. And the cloud gazing, the love, in each other's arms. This person really wants to watch the sun rise and set with you. But I'm not so sure why they feel this. Other than I clarified it with, this Nine of Pentacles. They might feel that they're not good enough for you because they don't have this or that or can't provide this or that right now. So I'm in a paid reading right now with JD. So paid readings take precedence over energy updates. If you would like to get in line for a reading, you can buy a reading and be next before I return to free energy updates, or you can wait. So Three of Cups. Oh yeah, I know that you love him and you guys love each other. This is definitely love. It's definitely love. Definitely good times. Now and ahead of you. These are his intentions as Three of Cups. To be friends with you, for you to be friends with others, for you guys to have good times and good memories and make those good memories together. But I still don't know what's holding him back in this Three of Swords. Has he told you how he feels? Let's see, has he told her how she feels, Spirit? He might be afraid to tell you how he really feels. I don't think that's it, though. I think he's just afraid of his own feelings. It's not that he's afraid of you. He's like afraid that maybe he won't be able to provide what you might expect of him. Intentions are definitely to make good memories with you. And see, look at this. Definitely wants you as his queen. You've got this power couple here thing going. I think you both will get married. If not, then you will definitely create some kind of partnership that's long term. This is his true intentions. I think that's wonderful that you told him that you love him last night. That's amazing. So let's go ahead and get some spirit messages straight and direct from Spirit and what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, how's he feeling about how she's feeling about her love for him? She told him last night. What does she need to know about that? Foxy friends, welcome back to the channel. Burn the idols. Trust the process. Beware of nostalgia. Love and light, shadow and hate. Chaos. Be turning all that chaos. Turn your back on it. Okay? Just avoid it. Burn the idols. I feel like that's saying anybody who's telling you different than what you want to be feeling and thinking, just turn your back on them. Reject what you don't want. Reject. Light it up and watch it burn. Okay, next card is trust the process. Trust the process of what you're experiencing spiritually, etherically, mentally, especially mentally, because you're awake here in your 3D. You're woke and you've got feelings and thoughts that only you can correct. No one else can correct it for you. So just trust the process. Trust the healing process from the old story, because look, it says beware of nostalgia. If you start to get freaked out about your old story or the possibilities of things that freak you out, that might not, what you want to have on the menu, just like I said, strict mental diet. Burn what you thought of the past. Burn what you thought, was, that is negative, so that you can regenerate and recreate. Trusting the process. This person's intentions for you are definitely love and light, but you don't want it to slip through your hands with shadow and hate. Hate for yourself, shadows that maybe are your fears and things that creep up on you that don't happen, haven't happened, may never happen, so that you can find your eureka. Really take a deep look at this card. There's so much magic. You've got the sun, the stars. You've got the UFO. You've got the beautiful portal to the vision board there. Maybe Spirit's saying also make your own vision board of the things that you want to create, so you can have this day sooner than later. So before I close the portal, let's just see what else Spirit has to say from the Golden Girls deck real quick. Any advice, Spirit? Yeah, you can't stay in two states. You must get into the feelings of what you want and stay away from feeding the bad wolf to create movement. You have the reins to this. This is you got this. So saddle up, cowgirl. Save a horse and, ride a cowboy. I mean, this person does care a lot about you. The way they're feeling about you, they do feel very physical about you, but it's not just physical. It is definitely spiritual in this star card. And with this is very powerful. This is not just some king and queen from the suits of the deck. These are the two most powerful king and queen in the whole deck. This is you and this person, and what Spirit has to share with you in regards to a little piece of your present and future with them. See if we can get some messages from the fairies real quick before we close the portal. I mean, I know we're right at about 15 cards, but it can't hurt to check in with the fairies and see what you need to know about the not too distant future from right now. Hey, Mary, welcome back. Fairy Festival, Beltane. Yeah, see, Beltane's right around the corner. May 1st, Beltane. Spirit's saying something very special is going to happen to you on this night. You might even strike gold. I think that you have a good chance of creating whatever it is that you want with this person. They do love you. So start imagining what you want to happen. Start thinking about, all the wonderful yumminess of it. And stop thinking that, they only want you physically. Because they can't, you're making a soul tie with somebody definitely, it won't matter what life you go through. You'll always come back to each other because of that soul tie. And this is definitely showing the two best versions of yourselves. Who would you be if you had this? What would you be saying? What would you be wearing? What would people be telling you? What would it look like? How would it feel? So keep me updated because I'm really interested to see how you write out this love story for yourself. I mean, it's all good. I don't know what this Three of Swords is. All I can say is they might be very locked up about their own feelings in regards to their old love stories that have nothing to do with you. Oh, I love her, right? I love her and I'm falling in love with her and I want to be successful with her and give her everything I can. But am I good enough? The last person I wasn't good enough. Am I going to be good enough for this one though? It's that kind of shit. Because, I tell you what, I have had an ex tell me that I didn't have anything to offer anybody. So I didn't come here sooner because I believed him. Isn't that terrible? Let's get to some of these energy updates because I'm going to be closing the portal in 45 minutes. If you would like to have in general, paid reading, okay, we start at $6 here at Gypsy Queen Card Reader. 6 cards for $6, 10 cards for $10, $15 for 15 cards general reading. You can get an in-depth reading, 20 cards for $20, and a twin flame reading for $30. You can also win a free 40-card in-depth reading from me. If you are a subscriber and you put your name down in the comments with a comment, it can even just be a silly face, whatever you're feeling. Just a collective message for everybody. An award is on your way for your hard work. Who's next? Creative Arts. Hi, how are you? How does JB feel about you right now? Let's see what JB needs you to know right now about the feelings that they have for you. I want a salad. They feel pretty good about you, darling. You are the star of their heart. They might be a little bit distant right now. You might be feeling a little bit distant, but all you have to do is pick up the phone and call them, okay? So pick up the phone. I hope somehow that helps. Mary, I definitely want a free energy update. Okay, I'm going to go from the bottom up and see who I missed. So, Mary, let's do an energy update for you right now. What does Spirit need you to know right now about your energy and your energy update? Spirit says you are the luckiest girl in the world right now. So keep playing that I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Just keep telling yourself, even if you don't feel that way. Because, it will help with your self-concept. It will help you believe it even if you don't. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself, okay? Spirit just needs you to know that is the best card you can get out of the 4 suits. That card's all about luck. Spirit's saying you can have your 10 of Pentacles, and you will. Especially now that you're on your strict mental diet. So if you have any questions about strict mental diets, please feel free to ask in the chat. Let's see who's next. Girl Wake Up podcast. How will your upcoming trip to Houston be? It'll be good, but just make sure you stick up for what you believe in and defend what's yours. Okay? Stay in communication with your friends. You might, in your family, you might feel like you have some burdensome stuff going on, but you are going to be okay. Just as long as you are aware of your surroundings, okay? Who's next? Yeah, Mary, just channel that energy into something you're passionate about. Get some crayons and draw it out. Scribble it all around if you have to. Write it down if you have to. Okay, my dad's family has different mixtures. How did Asian ancestry come into play? Why don't you go ahead and ask Ancestry DNA? Because that's the only thing that can really tell you is your DNA and having it, researched. I hope somehow that helps you, Kay. I had to figure out who I was through Ancestry.com because my grandfather told horrible lies about our family history so he could cover up one of the dirtiest secrets ever. And it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I understand that he wanted to protect us, and that's fine. Okay. But it would have caused a lot less, and still would cause a lot less, I think, family angst if he had not have decided to try to cover it up and hide it and be deceitful about it. Because what he didn't realize is that DNA can't lie. So you can't be telling me that somebody's my great grandpa or my great grandma that's not. And I really think that you should go ahead and research that with Ancestry DNA, because it does not lie. Okay, let's see, Katie, what M is hiding right now from you. What is M? Is M hiding anything from Katie's spirit? Yes, they're hiding that they want to hang out with you and show you a good time. 3 of Cups. I hope somehow that helps. Who's next? Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back to the Chammy. I'm just going up the line to see who wanted an energy update. They might come back, they might not, but at least they'll have it taken care of. So I'm going to be closing the portal in about 45 minutes. Girl, wake up. Yes, the list is open. You can get a paid reading. You can get an energy update. Foxy friends, where are you, dear? Does Nidhi, does Kevo love you? No contact, third party situation. So you have no contact because you tell yourself that all day. You have a third party situation because you give it energy instead of staying on your timeline with your man or woman. And it's just science, mad science. So they do love you. They do wish to understand you, but how can they when you're always sad? So it can't rain all the time. And frowns are bad. Turn that frown upside down. So DeMarcus, welcome to the channel. How does Brianna feel about you? Let's find out right now. This person wants something comforting and spiritual with you, DeMarcus. That's how they're feeling about you. Be kind. Who's next? Pamela. Pamela, what do you need to know in regards to E and I? Oh my God, they also want something spiritual and deep with you. Call these people and tell them you love them. Be stronger than the older version of yourself. Stand up for yourself. You can have all the love you want with these people. It doesn't have to be chaos all the time. Okay, I think I'm caught up. If I'm not, you can just punish me in the chat below. How will your upcoming trip to Houston go? Yeah, we got there. Just be careful, girl. Molly's from Houston. She said it can be scary and dangerous, so you're probably going to go there and have a good time, but just be aware of yourself, okay? Be aware of your surroundings. Hey, Fire Spawn, welcome back to the Chammy. Oh, I love your thing there, Cottonfly, with pick your deck, Golden Girls, Mermaids, Fairies. Thank you so much. Luckily, I have another joint rolled, Mary, so I'm going to put this first one. Oh, I wish I had a cheesecake. Well, I do have a cheesecake. I just can't eat it for 10 days. Well, how many days now? I guess I can eat some cheesecake next week, so I'll put it in the freezer. No, it's actually my pajamas. It's a pink cheetah pajama thing. I definitely want to get some new pajamas. I want to get, they have these really cute tiger silky tiger green ones I found the other day. I also want a human dog bed, but I can't decide, so I haven't gotten one yet. I love cheesecake. It was so difficult to go vegan. I missed my cheesecake, and then I realized there was, you could get the vegan cheesecake. But the other night, when I went to the store to get cheesecake, They didn't have the vegan one in the freezer section. So I was like, well, I've never tried chocolate cheesecake. Everyone has to try chocolate cheesecake once in their life. So I got like this variety. I put a picture of it up on the community tab. That was a pretty good piece of chocolate cheesecake. Yeah, he's just hiding something positive this time, Katie. Is it a Scorpio? You're so welcome, Katie. Please keep me updated and have better thoughts about that person, because I think they really like you. They care. I know those tiger ones are so fucking cute. And that's my spirit animal, Well, one of them. I think that we can have multiple spirit animals, like we can have multiple soulmates. I'm starting to believe that we can have multiple twin flames as well. That's what I meant to do. I've been wanting to look up that silly story about the mythology behind that again. Un momento, obrigado. The concept of twin flames exists. If I laugh, guys, I'm sorry. The concept of twin flame exists in many different religions and forms of thought. Probably the most famous origin is Greek mythology, but I am ancient Greek and have never heard the story before. It comes from the idea that when God or Great Spirit created people, God took a soul and split it in half. Give me a break. So I feel like it's really difficult for me, someone who is ancient Greek, someone who has a pure blood ancient Greek father, who grew up reading mythology really deeply. Like, how did I miss this story? We must have had some kind of shift. Or some kind of thing that happened where someone wrote the story and everybody started to believe it. Like, why was this never in mythology books? Did I just miss it? Was it just too weird for me? Was it just not something that I could understand the concept? I think that at the end of the day, what it is if this is so true that God took a soul and split it in half, then what about the story I heard about how they split souls into quads? Like, has anybody heard that story? Or have we had too much of a Mandela effect happen and no one talks about that? So I just feel like, one soul divided. I mean, they say God, but really I think what it is Zeus didn't like it. So he didn't want humans to be like gods. So I think that we are already like gods, okay? And I think that twin flames can also be, they don't have to be someone that you're in an actual relationship with sexually, okay? Really think about it. Your mom could be your twin flame. Your sister could be your twin flame. Your brother could be your twin flame. So I get really confused when they have that story and they don't really confirm, really confirm if it was, a couple, if it's only for couples. Like, what is a twin flame? What makes twin flame? Like, who created this? Of course, it came from someone's thoughts and feelings. And how do people find their twin flames? Even if you have a clear sense of your own identity when you meet, it can turn your world upside down. It'll cause you to question everything. And I really feel like that's very true. Like, it starts to make people go down this downward spiral that keeps them in limbo for years, especially when it's pushed on you in society and in media that the twin flame is just something that's romantic. And I think that I need to think outside the box about it. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but well, yeah, we are like God, so it doesn't matter if they split us in two or not. Your creator still dwells inside of you. Hi, Ada. How are you, sweetheart? Well, I just feel like, I think it's possible, like, you take a soul, you split it in two, you can still split more souls. I mean, what about stories that we don't know about? We don't know everything. We don't know everything. And not everything's been documented in history. I mean, they're finding things out that we haven't known and only found out in more recent history. Ada, let's get you a card right now. It's interesting because there's males and females are better at certain things usually, though not always. Well, yeah, like, okay, so for instance, we have layers of skin and fat on our body and lean muscle, right? Um, and now I'm going to start talking about cellulite, okay, because I have some cute dimples and I'm not afraid to show them. And I'm also not afraid to admit it that I'm working hard on creating, a better body for myself. And for years, there was this statistic that cellulite was genetic or cellulite was created. You only have cellulite because you're fat, or, well, no, very skinny people with perfect bodies have it. And the reason they've discovered in the last 10 years that, men and women, men rarely get cellulite. Okay. I mean, I think I know a couple of guys with it, but it's like not really that big of a deal. And it's not, and it will go away the more they work on their body. Whereas women, it's like a layer of netting, fishnet pantyhose. And they used to think that, it was, you have cellulite because it's bulging through that fish netting. That fish netting kind of holds your whole body together, okay, as a layer under your skin, over your muscles and things like that. So that's why you hear people getting hernia surgeries and they need to have the mesh patch because there's that netting. The men, theirs is much stronger and thicker because men were made to do hard labor. Okay, so it's a lot stronger than women's, whereas women, our bodies were only made to make babies. Okay, and do labor, but not like men. So ours is a little bit more delicate and a little bit more like fishnet pantyhose. So the doctors were saying what happens is that over time, through the kind of chemicals that are in the atmosphere now, the kind of processed foods we have, this doctor was saying that, based on fat and your cortisol level as well, and the things that you are around in your environment and eat, you could be the skinniest healthy person on earth and still have this particular issue with cellulite. But there are ways to fix it through working out, especially your glutes and your ass and your legs, inner and outer. And especially, with what you eat, like don't smoke, watch your sugar and salt intake, make sure that you're not eating as many processed foods, as well as, putting a cream into your skin regimen that helps with atrophy. So I thought that was just really interesting. So I feel like, um, in regards to things with twin flames, science, spirituality, life in general. The more that we research it and do our own experiments, the more we're going to learn. I think that I've done over 10,000 orgone energy experiments, and I have really wonderful stories to tell about it. And I really believe in something called orgone energy. And I was friends with the scientist behind it. That took over for Wilhelm Reich after all his stuff was confiscated back in the 60s. But I really feel, we're ever-changing society. I mean, modern advanced society compared to 500 years ago they were archaic times compared to now. So who's next for energy update? Ada, I'm sorry I got off on but Ada, this is what you need to know right now. Let's get the oracle cards in regards to that. Energy update for Ada, please, Spirit. Energy update for Ada. Thank you for your patience. Promise. Thank you for your subscription. I really appreciate that. And yes, you can have a free energy update. So I'm going to be closing the portal soon here. I'm going to be closing the portal. Let's see. I'm going to be closing the portal soon. And so if you want a free energy update, please get in line. If you would like to have a paid reading and skip the energy update line, you can get that as well. Everything you need to know is in the description. Energy update, Spirit, for Ada. Infinity mirror. Just remember that when you are looking at yourself in the mirror, that you wouldn't put your lipstick on in the mirror. You would put it on yourself while looking in the mirror. Or whatever it is that you do for your beauty regimen, okay? And you want to make sure that with this card that you are really reflecting your true authentic self to everyone and anyone right now. Because it's really going to make and create who you're going to be when you get to the end of you. I hope that helps. As within, so without. Who's next? Fire Spawn, there's some tarot readers who say my manifestation is not working, but I'm going to take your advice and not listen to negative stuff other tarot readers say because I'm trying to stay positive. Yeah, fuck them. Pardon my French. Your manifestation is just as big as any Jesus Christ. So I'm serious. What you have to understand is these people, they just live by limiting beliefs and circumstances, and they read from a book. So you're welcome, Fire Spawn. You just keep on keeping on. And in fact, I want you to just stop wanting it right now. I want you to relax. And I want you to really keep feeling what it feels like to know that your specific person really enjoys the comments you say to them, the things you tell them, and they really look forward to every comment, every message you send them. Because they really like sending you back hearts, or really like liking what you have to say to them. It really makes them, that kind of thing. I don't want to tell you anything other than, you can have what you want, because that's the truth. You have to do the work, of course, which staying on that strict mental diet is part of it. Staying positive, telling yourself what you want to hear, telling yourself what you want to know, telling yourself what you want to see. Because if I react to this fucking here, I'm going to be stuck here another 10 years or 9 years or whatever how long I've been in the haunted dump. And I can't afford that. I want to move on to bigger and better things. So I won't be eating a piece of cheesecake tonight to help me with that. You keep getting negative cards because I have doubts, yeah. And you'll work through those. You'll work through those in your own time. You can manifest what you want even if you are having negative thoughts. Okay? Or negative feelings. It's really about what you're vibrating. You can be down and still vibrate and be in the power of the knowing that it's already done what you want. You have it. Did you know that? Now, I don't know if I believe what they say about you have to believe in it absolutely. I mean, no, let me correct myself. I don't know that I believe in what they say about, you don't even have to believe in it. It's not that you have to believe in it. It's that you got to believe in yourself and that you deserve it and that you're worthy of it, because you wouldn't desire it unless it desired you. You wouldn't want it unless it was something that was going to make you feel better. But you got to let it go. Like, don't sit around waiting for what you want. Sit back and let the universe surprise you, and staying in the knowing that it's already happened. Go past whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Are you just trying to manifest a dream? What are you trying to manifest? Really get that clear in your head, because you can do it all and you can have it all. Okay, thank you so much, Cottonfly. So yes, we're going to be closing the portal here in about 20 minutes, and then we'll just chat for a little while before I end up going to bed. So if you want to get a paid reading in, everything you need to know is in the description. Hey, Suman, how are you tonight? I keep getting negative cards because did I do Promises energy update? I'm sorry, I'm kind of brain dead right now. I'm a little bit fried. I've been up for a very long time working today, and my start to my day was really freaky with the call center. I've had a couple freaky calls tonight and today. People who absolutely hate themselves. It's horrible. I don't understand how so many people are poisoned with their thoughts and feelings. It really makes me sad sometimes. Like, I don't get it. I'm here and no need to apologize. I'm sorry to hear that it was a difficult day. Yeah, it was difficult, but I'm grateful for it. So fortune favors the bold. Promise. That's a card for you. I hope somehow that helps. Suman, can I ask a question? Of course you can. The portal's still open. If you want to get a free energy update, please put your question in the chat. If you're a subscriber, please like the live. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe and win yourself a 40-card in-depth reading right here live on YouTube. And, I'm here for you. You can also purchase a reading. A general reading as low as $6 for 6 cards, $10 for 10 cards, $15 for 15 cards generally. You can get an in-depth reading, 20 cards for $20, Twin Flame for $30. I'm also doing grief counseling mentoring sessions, $1 a minute. But make sure you subscribe and put your question or your comments down under the comments of the live. Any live will do from the month of March, and or any video from March, actually. And your name will be put into the Magic Greek Hat. You're welcome, Liz. So about 15 minutes, I'm going to close the portal and go smell some cheesecake. Your partner hasn't talked to you in 2 days? Wow, that sucks. I'm sorry that's happening. Oh, I hate when I hate when I yawn on my lives. I'm so sorry. I apologize and I'm fantastic. P.U., do you need a question? Do you need a card? Let's get you a card. I don't know if you're still there, but so butterfly dreams. So what's your question, Suma? You don't know why? Let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now about why your partner is not contacting you. So it's not that they're contacting you, you just haven't talked to them in 2 days. I'm sorry. You should be able to talk to them every day. Spirit, what does Suma need to know about their partner not talking to them? What do they need to know about that right now? Oh, tender hugs to you too, sweetie. Okay, so this person, they know what they want. They're certainly not in limbo with this reversed hanged man. Maybe they got really busy with work. The energy is Ace of Pentacles. This is about opportunity for prosperity. Just give it a chance. Give it some time. But don't wait, Take action. Are you calling them on the phone and telling them you love them at night before you go to bed? Or sweet dreams or good morning? First, I'll be positive though and not focus on negativity. Yeah, if something negative starts to eat you up, tell yourself something different. And see how the magic in your life unfolds. I'm so jealous you're in the bathtub. I want to be in the bathtub. Hi, Ashtiana. How are you, dear? How are things going for you? So, Fire Spawn, you're not trying. You are manifesting. Stop telling yourself that you're trying. That's another limiting belief. I'm just going to keep knocking you down when I see you type in a limiting belief. Trying. There's no such thing as trying manifesting. There's only doing, as Yoda would say. We're going to close the portal here. Excuse me, in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, going to close the portal. You just figured out how to comment on the lives. Okay. Awesome. Where's the cards? What do you mean, dear? What do you mean, where's the cards? What What are you talking about? I threw them away. I burned them. I don't need them. And tell Stormy what deck you want to use to answer your question. Yeah, just let me know what you want. Want mermaids? Do you want fairies? Do you want an oracle deck? Do you want the Golden Girls? Hi, doggy. What you doing, mommy, doggy? Mommy, doggy. Mommy, doggy. Hi, baby. You want to go 9-9? You go 9-9-9? Hey, Shay, welcome back. Oh, you did send a payment. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Thank you so much. So let me put Ruby back in her bed. I was needing a puppy hug. She's so cute. 7 pounds of ground chunk. Her legs are only like 2.5 inches tall. She stands at about 8 inches tall, maybe 7.5. Okay, Shay, let's get into your reading. So I'm closing the portal in 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start this live paid reading. Thank you so much, Ashiana. I'm just going to pull a card for you real quick, Ashiana, before I get into this paid reading, because I will be closing the portal for just chat when I'm done with it. And it's a rather long reading. It's 20 cards. And I don't want you to have to wait around for that. You still can make a payment for a reading. The portal's open to pay for another 10 minutes. I'm closing free energy updates for the night after Aishiana. So Spirit says take charge of what you want. Take action now. Take hold now. Because you can have this. Make sure you stay on that strict mental diet. Don't let anyone push you off your horse, okay? So ride your high horse in and stay positive, positive, positive. Beautiful, pure thoughts, Spirit says. Okay, so who's next? You were going to ask, but never mind. Oh, you're so funny, Fire Spawn. What do you want to ask, silly button? I'm going to take a sip of my water before I start. We could talk about your question in a little bit, Fire Spawn. Just put it in the chat. Okay. Fire Spawn, can you pull a card for me from the Mermaid deck? I'm doing this in honor of Halle Bay playing Ariel. Oh, that was her? Really? I'm so confused. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who's got all the tarot cards? Okay, so you just want a mermaid card? Let's see what Spirit says. 4 of Wands. It's definitely going to be a reward, whatever it is that you're asking about. Maybe it's just a reward in watching her play the Little Mermaid. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Shay. Spirit, what does Shay need to know about this question right now? And what can you tell in regards to? So this is probably going to be a definite in-depth reading for you in regards to you overall. There won't be anything general about it, I don't think. We'll just see what Spirit says. Okay. So in-depth. Let's find out what his feelings are for you right now. Is that the most important question to you right now? got that card. Hi, Maria. How are you, sweetheart? So I'm in a paid live reading now, an in-depth 20 card reading. If you would like a reading, you can still pay for one. But I have closed free energy updates tonight, as I've been running cards since 10 a.m. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy that I like to do this all day, but I really don't. But I do work very hard. Maria, are you having a good day? And also, Shay, what are you contemplating in your love life? What kind of light do you want to see at the end of your tunnel on a starry, starry night? We're just going over Darnell's feelings right now and what you need to know about your specific persons. Awesome. How did the flirting go? Good. I'm glad you had a good day. Wow, did you see that card just fly out of nowhere? Shay, this person, Darnell, really does have good feelings about you. They might feel like you might feel like it's an uphill battle in your love life. They might feel that you're feeling a little bit stuck, so it makes them kind of feel stuck and want to put things on pause as well, because you're vibrating and repelling. You're vibrating negative energy that about stuff that hasn't happened yet and may never happen. Your worries are actually repelling him, so just stop, okay? Take a deep breath and eat a peppermint, because we're going to get into it. Lots of good stuff here. You've got the Page of Cups with the energy being the Three of Wands behind it. Page of Cups is they want to get really creative about how they can make you feel good about yourself, because that will make them feel good. They are very motivated to see you for who your true authentic self is in this Three of Wands. They know that the grass is not going to be greener on the other side. It's really going to be greener if it's being nurtured by you, because that helps them to nurture themselves. They might be feeling a little lost in this Ten of Wands. They might be feeling a little bit burdensome, a little bit responsible for their actions, their feelings, and your feelings as well. And the energy behind that, though, is the Lover's card. They feel responsible to make loving choices for you both. Okay? They do want to see you truly happy. They see you maybe being a little bit in the dark of things. They're feeling a little bit in the dark too, but you guys aren't stuck. So contemplate what you want, really think about what you want, because see, you can have this beautiful son. You can have this beautiful making birthday cakes together for families and creating beautiful things, having spiritual babies, even if that's it. But the sun is like a bowl of butter, and nothing is going to get in your way if you can stay on that strict mental diet. They definitely want something spiritual with you. I can't help but tell everybody that about the Hierophant card, because in my opinion, the Hierophant isn't just a spiritual teacher with wisdom. It's also like a heretic. Okay, I'm very much a heretic. Do you guys remember the Hierophant heretic in The Dark Crystal? Did you guys watch any of that? Yeah. This person wants to have a traditional relationship with you, but they also want to be something. They want to do something different. It's like the same but different. See what I'm saying? Maybe instead of getting married on paper, they want to jump the broom instead. Commit to each other spiritually before you commit to yourselves in other ways. Like we feel spiritual about our connection, so we're not going to just run into sex. We're going to stay calm about this. We're in the same deep waters as each other. We don't want to tip the boat. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Don't fucking rock the boat. Okay? Because it's yours. You can have this without, too many problems. If you just let go of any old stories from past relationships, any promises that people made to you that didn't come through, because staying in that wish fulfilled. I stay in the wish fulfilled all the time with my specific person. I don't even give a fuck what's going on in his reality, okay? Because it's not mine. So I just stay on my timeline with him, knowing that he's just me pushed out, and eventually he's going to have to show up. He has no free will. Sorry, babe, I love you, but you're going to have to come home to mama eventually. That's how you need to be feeling about this 9 of Cups, okay? Let's see what else you need to know. Gosh, this is really a fun reading. I'm having so much fun doing your reading. And that was your 11th card, too. That was so magical that it was the 9 of Cups. So you've got 2 big major arcana cards here. We're going to get to those in a second. 12 and 13. 13. Card 13 is the World. This is my 2nd birthday date. So my dad and I have this thing where, like, if we ever got in an accident or got hurt or had to have surgery that was life-saving or something like that, if we survived it, that was our new birthday. So even though I was born on Halloween, my new spiritual birthday is September 13th, Friday the 13th, 2019. Something has happened in your whole spiritual realm here that has really lightened you up. You have everything you need in your red dress or even your red suit, whatever you prefer. It could just be a red blankie as well, whatever red you might be wearing to protect you. But red is going to be your friendly color, and it's going to be a protective color for you. But you got everything on the table to offer anyone and everyone now. You are this magic wand. I mean, how good does it feel when you realize, guys, that like how much power you have, how much control you have over your destinies? So Spirit's saying you are the magic wand here. The world is in your hands. Etherically, spiritually, physically, your world is in your hands. See how she's floating? Wow. I forgot to turn that off. I'm glad the alarm came on instead of it being a phone call, because I don't want you to have to miss the rest of this for me to pause to do call center. 1 second. Oh, I'm having so much fun on this reading. Sorry, let me turn the music down a little. So once again, what I was saying about the World card here. You ever heard that song, These Dreams? How in dreams your feet never touch the earth? Yeah, that's this card, man. Your dreams are in your hands, Shay. What is it that you think the next action is to take? Because there's not going to be any of this conflict here. And I'm just pulling this out of the deck because it was what was under your mage in the world. It's not necessarily part of your reading, but there's no conflict here. No conflict other than this 10 of Wands, because this guy who really likes you, like, he's not sure if you want it. He wants to give you everything, but it might be too difficult because, like I said, he might have limiting beliefs and circumstances. So you might want to go over those kind of things with him. Look, I've got my, look at how horrible these pajamas are. Plaid and leopard print. Oh, so tacky. Love it. It's disgusting. I love it. Let's see what else you need to know, Shay. I'll be closing the portal soon, y'all. If you want a free energy update, you'll have to wait till tomorrow afternoon when I come back. You can still get a paid reading, but I am going to close the portal very soon. If no one buys a reading in the next 5 minutes, I'm probably going to just, close the portal and we'll just have some friendly chat before I go. But for right now, free live energy updates are closed. I'm in a paid reading with Shay. Hi, Kamlesh. How are you tonight? So I'm going to do one more card from the Golden Girls and see what you need to know. And then we're going to go over to the Oracle deck and see if we can get some direct messages from Spirit for you, okay? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Take care of the cat. Take care of your flowers. Take care of yourself, okay? Spirit says maybe you want to do a lot of your, spiritual, prayer and or thoughts and feelings before you go to bed and when you wake up in the morning. And be passionate about what you're really wanting here. And don't steer clear from, don't try to think that you can't have what you want, because you can. And stay passionate about it. Persist in this Queen of Wands, and keep communicating what you want. Keep talking about what you want. Because like I said to a lot of people here, you can't say the wrong thing to the right girl or right guy. I need to write messages, Spirit, right now before we close the portal for Shay. John B., hi, sweetheart. It's good to see you, sweetheart. I'm going to be closing the portal soon. So this love is the hot tub's too hot. You know how they say, like, if the kitchen's too hot, get out. So Spirit says drink plenty of water. There's no hell train here. If you're feeling like you're hell train, get off right now. This is the new story you're in now. Know thyself. Know thyself. Shay, who are you? Who are you? Who would you be if you had what you wanted? What would you be saying to yourself? What would others be saying to you? What would it be like? What would you look like? What would you be wearing? What would you be saying? What would you be doing? Really get into the feelings of that, Shay. Because you can have, be, and do whatever you want, knowing thyself. It's good to see you too, John B. Thank you guys so much for coming by the channel, for your likes. Cord cutting. Cut all that extra fat away that doesn't serve you, so that you can stay stable in your strict mental diet, so you don't let what you love the most slip through your fingers, and do it quickly with this Eight of Wands, all right? A few more messages from Spirit and see what else you need to know. Down in the river. You guys might go swinging. You guys might take a vacation. You guys might go somewhere special. And that's so funny. Here it is. Reason to live juice. Spirit saying drink plenty of water. Okay? And just trust the process. Okay, I hope somehow that's helped you. And I want you to just stay focused on what you want. Putting yourself first, too. That's just a personal message for me. Spirit's going to close the portal now. I'm going to close the portal. I'm going to cut, because I'm tired and the channeling is like starting to take a lot out of me. And it's so late. I'm so glad I could help you, Shay. Please keep me updated. I'm here for you. If you have a wobble or you need to have someone to talk to. Raymond, hello. Welcome back to the Chammy. How's everyone doing tonight? Now we're just going to kind of bring it down. Any message from Karen? Spirit, are there any messages from Karen? The Divine Mother. Only you will know what that means. Maria, are you still there? Maria, are you still there? Messages from Karen, the Divine Mother. Maybe you're going to see this person soon under the moonlight. Yes, new story, Shay, new story. Maria, are you still there? Yeah, we're going to close the portals now, Cottonfly. We're just going to chat now. We're just going to hang out. And I'm going to be here for a few more minutes. And then I'm going to go take a hot bath. Well, in a little bit, at least. I got to help my dad with therapy. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your love, your subscriptions, your time, your efforts, your questions. Show us our Luke. Oh, you're welcome, Shay. Have fun, honey. I'm glad I could help you. Yes, hot bath, hot bath, hot bath, hot bath. Hot bath by smelling cheesecake. A hot cheesecake bath. How do you cut the cords? You know, just cut them in your mind. Like, you want to be done with something, that's it. It's over. Just stop thinking about the old stories. One way to cut the cords. You are the magic spell. You are the tool, the magic wand. Excuse me. Hey, Laura, how are you? It's good to see you. Cheesecake on top of steak. Oh my god. Gosh, our names are a number one hit song. Yeah, I like jokes. I want to hear jokes. Oh, high five, Laura. I feel you. I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. Say it really fast. Oh my God. Very funny, Laura. Why am I looking so blue? Because I miss little boy blue. And I need a nap. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the Chammy. That's why I got this one, because it just looked cool. And it's really easy to use and charge. And everything I vape off of it's nice and smooth. I'm vaping No Cap Hemp Company's live resin, forbidden fruit, indica strain. And it does help me with my chronic pain. It's great. But it also, doesn't feel like I'm vaping CBD. Like, I know the difference between 9 and 8. And I'm not sure if it's the combination of the terpenes. I don't know if it's just some killer weed that makes you float, that's CBD. I don't know. But another thing I like about No Cap and also CBD Hemp Direct is they have the lab testing, like authentic lab testing for CBD. Yeah, if you have any questions about the law of assumption, the law of attraction, relationships and dating, please feel free to ask while I'm still here. No, it is not legal here. So Fulton County is a lot like Davidson County in Nashville. So Fulton County is in Atlanta where I live, and there are certain parts of Atlanta in Fulton County where it's decriminalized. But I tell you what, I've driven down 85 dirty plenty of times to know that it doesn't matter either way. If they want to take you, they'll take you. If they ask you to get out of the car, you're going. Okay, so if you're coming to Georgia, just be careful. Okay, they call the West the Wild West. It really is like kind of different here. I'm surprised with what's going on in Tennessee. I got folks up there who I'm friends with, who've lived there their whole life, and they're pretty freaked out about the stronghold that's going on in Tennessee regarding politics. I mean, we're like on the brink of revolution, you guys. And in fact, I think it started ages ago. No, I'm not going to say when I think it started, but it's been going on a long time. Wow, tried to take you in as a witch. You mean that's some kind of shit that's still going on? They did it. 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 I cannot believe they did it. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe they did it. Sorry, I got into the news. Sorry, guys. Cotton flying. Can we use the moon for law of attraction? Also, some people say they use opposite statements to make their brain assume. Yes, dear. So you can use the moon to do anything because the moon dwells inside of you. It's part of your universe. Okay. During the new moon, during the full moon, and during the dark moon, there can be certain works that you could be doing for yourself spiritually that will help you with your self-concept, help you with the way that you process your grief. So we'll get into it right now. You've got 3 phases of the moon. You've got your new moon. You've got your quarter moon that, goes to the half moon time, which is about 14 days. It's about a fortnight. Then you got that full moon energy. Then you have another couple weeks of time, another fortnight almost, where you go through to the dark of the moon, which is the night right before the new moon. Well, the new moon is a dark moon. So what you need to be doing during these moon phases is during full moon, you need to be thinking about what you want to release. During the dark moon, you need to think about what you want to be drawing in when the new moon comes, because the new moon's about drawing in what you want, and the full moon's about letting go of what you don't want. And in those in-between phases, like while you're going new moon to full moon, you're thinking and feeling, the gratitude of the abundance of what is coming in during that new phase of the moon, while also taking time to reflect on what you want to release when that new moon comes up. And you're going to have, for instance, May is one of the most powerful full moons. Full moon in Scorpio, the sun is in Taurus. It's a great time for magic. So think about what you want to release during the full moon. Think about what you really want to release during the full moon. I write it down and burn it in my cauldron. Anything that's painful or scary, if I feel I need to, then I start working on, who I met this month and what has happened and who do I need to return the sender to? What sender do I need to return that negative energy to? And if I don't know who I need to be returning that negative energy to, I just, do unknown. Yeah, try it. And as far as, making opposite statements, how when I'll have somebody in here and I'm talking to them about their grief or whatever, I'm saying, do something that triggers you. Something does trigger you, write it down in a book, and then write the exact opposite of it next to it. So if it's like, okay, I was constipated today, I'm not constipated mentally. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like you write down what triggers you that's negative and then right next to it the exact opposite of what you want to be feeling and thinking instead of the bad state there or the trigger that you're in. Hey Cece, how are you doing? Welcome to the Chammy. But after watching about Anunnaki, yeah. You just saw a dragon in your towels reflecting in the mirror when it happens, man. I remember when right after I got my accident, I was in the shower for the first time and I was I know I wasn't high on pain medicine. I mean, I had just gotten out of the hospital. They hadn't given me anything yet, but I went to shower after the accident, and I kept seeing like I kept seeing things like in the mirror after my shower, and in my in the it's like the grain of the tile also on the showers these days. Like they look like wood, but they're tile. It's so weird. Anybody notice that? It's like houses all over the country are getting covered in this weird gray tile that looks like tree bark. I don't like it. I want peaches and pinks and blues and yellows and a house painted black with purple trim. You can be one, Laura. You can be a rock star. I stopped telling myself I want to be a rock star, and then one day I was just like, I'm tired of saying that. I just am a rock star playing guitar like this. Yeah, it is. My big sister is an Aquarius. Ugh. You screenshot the cat, huh? So my friend was telling me he auditioned for the Blue Man Group, and they were like, "Yeah, you're like the best drummer here, but you're too short." Can you fucking imagine? I've actually been told, you're the best singer here, but you're too good. Get out. At that point, I just gave up. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go read tarot cards instead. I'm glad I found tarot cards. They really got me through the pandemic and brought me here today. Yep. I was kicked out of choir for it in school. It's kind of depressing. Can you imagine getting kicked out of choir at school because you're a good singer? It's worse than The Voice. Actually, they're probably just the same. The Voice is just like high school choir and middle school choir. I've auditioned for The Voice 4 times, and every time I get a standing ovation and I get denied. Pretty soon they're going to tell me I'm too old, and then I'm going to sue them for age discrimination. My friend John was like, is it The Voice or is it The Look? What is this show supposed to be about? The Look? Is it called The Look or The Voice? I said it should be called The Fucking. Yeah, I did. I've auditioned for The Voice 4 times. I guess I'm just not what they're looking for. And many, many years ago, they asked me to be on American Idol. And I said, Carol Bayer Sager, or whatever the hell your name is, this is not what the audition paper reads. So because I don't feel cool about what you're saying and asking me, I'm going to have to say no. Because, homie, don't play them games. You told the whole wide world that they're going to get to pick the winner. You're not just going to call me up and ask me to pretend to be the winner. Click. So I stayed away from American Idol. For years, everybody was like, why haven't you tried American Idol? Well, because it's fake, and that's not what rock and roll is to me. But I did try for The Voice because I thought it was something different, but it's obviously just the same. In fact, I've been to voice auditions where the actual judges allowed people to break rules. It was so insulting to have to stay in line in freezing weather multiple times, go in there and have a great audition, and people who are actually there to audition stand up for you, and then you get turned away while other people who broke rules during the audition that you were asked to not break, that you were asked to respect, get picked to move on to the next level. I was so hurt that I discovered that I could figure out how easy the internet was a tool to figure out who somebody was, to protect myself just by knowing who they were by association, even if I didn't know what their name was or maybe even what their face looked like. And so I did. I found the name of the girl who auditioned me and who she was and where she came from, and did it with the second person too. The third and the fourth, I just didn't care. At that point, I was just like, this is it. I'm never coming back here again. So if you're gonna audition for American Idol, just know it's fake. They've chosen who they want from day one, all right? And The Voice, well, that's just some other shit. I don't know, Laura. I don't know why you were watching it. You try it online, Liz. It's okay. It's still good. It's still good. It's still something. I remember this one girl got picked to go on to the next round. She looked she was dressed pretty good. I mean, she was totally dressed for the part. She couldn't sing. And the thing about them picking people who can't really sing or are mediocre, it really showed me. I mean, I really finally understood how Mozart felt compared to Salieri and some of the other composers. I really could feel Mozart just flaming from above to see that it's still happening with mediocrity. I feel like maybe what The Voice is about is so much not about the best singer, okay? But it's about someone they can mold and tell them how to sing and teach them how to sing in the way they want them to sing, and if they already are kind of a good singer, great. It's even better. I'm the kind of person I believe that everyone can sing. I really do. Yeah, it's horrible because it's like it's one of the limiting beliefs I've tried to turn my back on, believe it or not, Laura. Fire Spawn, I wish I could watch my auditions too, and I wish that The Voice was nice enough to tell us what it was that makes us not chosen, or what it is about us that just isn't right, so that we could either perfect it or work on it or make it better, and they don't. Yes, Mozart's fantastic. I love Mozart. Stuns is gonna have to move over when I get to where I'm going. I'm kidding. But yeah, I larb salad me some Mozart. Here, I'll find my favorite song for you guys. You can listen to it. I do everything to this song. Such a beautiful song. Your ex was vanilla. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Yeah, doesn't he know that's why you get married so that you can be beyond sexy for him? Like, hey, I'm gonna serve for you because you're like my husband, and that's okay. You bet Prince Charming with a dunce hat, darling. You can do better. Someone came in earlier and was like, "Is my man cheating on me?" In so many words. And I guess I don't know. I don't think they liked the answer, so I also gave them this song. I said, "Well, if you don't like the answer that the tarot cards give you, maybe you should just ask him if you can just smell his dick." And I just don't, I'm sorry, but and I know that sounds rude, but if you have a partner who's cheating on you, if you feel like your partner's cheating on you, maybe you should just go to them and be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm not trying to be offensive, but you're making me feel insecure. So can you be responsible for why you're making me feel insecure and just be honest? I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to hold it against you." You know why? Because that's the loving choice. You love that person. And maybe they've done something bad or made a mistake, but you can correct the error of their ways and the error of your relationship if you really want to. If there's not too much resistance. Just be aware, ladies and gentlemen. Just be aware. Do not assume that someone is cheating on you or emotionally cheating on you physically or mentally just because a tarot card reading says so. Please. Did the Mozart thing not go through? I think I only got the last part of it. I apologize. So here's the Mozart song. Here's my favorite Mozart song. I get like really upset when people are like, "Is my man cheating on me?" Well, you're thinking and feeling that probably. Why do you have to ask the cards? Just ask them. And I know that sounds so scary for some people, but you don't want to get in a situation where like, he comes home one day and he's got somebody else pregnant. Please don't manifest that for yourself. Just ask him. This is what I have to tell. I've had to tell Molly before. You know, how how can you sit here and say that about somebody that you would let do that to you? You know what I mean? Like if you're having intimate relationships with people, you should be able to trust them and say anything you want to say without thinking you're going to lose them. I mean, I don't want to be rude around my dad, but if you're going to put his dick in your mouth, okay, you can be honest with him about where it's been. Okay, and that goes for you too, guys. Either way, you have a right, especially if it's your husband or just your husband boyfriend thing or your future husband, boyfriend thing, or your future girlfriend, whatever thing. Just don't be afraid to set yourself free. You don't want to get in a situation where you've got a marriage of convenience here or a relationship of convenience. You all deserve better, okay? I'm sorry, Laura. That sucks. So what are you gonna do next? Are you gonna stay with him? Are you gonna get a new boyfriend, husband thing? What do you want? And that's a good thing. At least you're identifying with that, Laura. That's super important. Some girls would just be like, how are you thinking and feeling today, honey? Oh, you want to treat me like shit and sleep on the couch? Sure. Let me make you dinner. Guys just want to have peace. But you know what? Girls want to have peace too. And I really think that at the end of the day, there's, like I said about social media, it's really not social at all. There's just so much online. I mean, my poor nephew, he's a couple years younger than me. I think he's a great guy. He takes care of himself, he takes care of his body, but his head is just full of garbage. Garbage because he knows what's right and he's been doing what's so wrong. Not, I'm saying not what's wrong in life, but so wrong with his mental diet. Yeah, you probably did the right thing, Laura. Well, no, I know you did. I know you did the right thing. It can't rain all the time. Well, yeah, I mean, it's very true, Laura, and you have every right to like and love who you want. We can't help who we love. Scared him, huh? That reminds me of this song. I love this song. I'm going to share it in the chat. The video is so fucking cute. Even La Vida Laura, it's okay to have a crush on some famous face. As long as you have a crush on yourself. Molly Wally, we were just talking about you. I was telling them how we would have the conversations about guys that you would meet who just wouldn't treat you well, in regards to like you would travel to go see them and they wouldn't even like offer you a drink or a cigarette. We were also talking about how silly Laura's future ex-husband is, um, and self-worth. We're talking about self-worth. I'm talking about all those douchebags that you've given up, aside from Lawrence. Yeah, Lawrence is wonderful the way he treated you, and I think that once you start feeling and treating yourself a little better, now that you are in that frequency of how to control and harness your power with your mental wealth, you're going to start seeing some changes in that. I want to smell your cheesecake. I want to smell the cheesecake in the fridge, you guys. I think they should make cheesecake scent naturally. Like, if somebody could sell that smell and get it right, you'd make $1 million. Oh, I like Zappa. Yeah, I'm going to totally cover that song and change every word that says dick into cheesecake for sure. Oh my God, Liz, I read that as a snatch and sniff sticker. That's it. I'm going to start. That's it. Who wants a t-shirt that says snatch? I'm just going to name my band Snatch. Dress up all the guys as girls. We're going to rock out in Nashville, get arrested. And I'm just kidding. Cotton fly. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you should see my scorpion. I'm just over here decorating my tail with pretty things. So when I was a little girl, remind you, my big sister's an Aquarius. So she would be like, you better go to bed or else the werewolf's going to come to the window and eat you. Now I'm an adult and I'm like, I am the werewolf. I'm a Scorpio for sure. Can you believe it? Like Aquarius and Scorpio. And then you got my brother who's a Taurus and he's in the middle between us both. So my poor mom, one kid is in her head all the time. And the other one just wants to, be earthy and hang out and chill out and be spiritual and calm. And then there's crazy me. About 8. Sometimes after I do the readings, I'll stay and chat a little bit because it's fun. Yeah, well, you grow up listening to Prince, your mind is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna blush thinking about his music. Sometimes I find myself like, remembering some of the steamiest lines from his songs, and I'll blush. And I'll be like, I can't believe I've been singing that song since I was 10. It's so dirty. Snatches get snatched. Meow. Well, she said scratch and sniff, and I've been awake since the butt crack of dawn, so. Totally looking for what I said. Oh, I can't remember, honey, what I said. It wasn't bad, though. It was just saying that, putting yourself first is important. You put yourself through a lot of stuff that was unnecessary by giving in to things that you shouldn't have had to give in because you wanted to feel liked or loved or cared about. I mean, you've really been through it. I don't know anyone who's really been through it like Molly. Your wife's an Aquarius, Dan? That's awesome. Yeah, we're just hanging out, chatting now after readings. Readings are still closed. I'll be back tomorrow in the afternoon. If not 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do 2 hours live in the afternoon and usually 2 hours in the evening. This is kind of turning into another 3-hour tour. Snatch and sniff. Oh, I'm so gonna make that a t-shirt. That's so funny. You making something to eat, Daddy? Or you're using your mouthwash? You have something in your mouth? No? Okay.
Nothing really, no.
Okay.
You're the ones that give me this maybe and using other ones. Okay.
Okay, yes, I should get some rest. It's pretty freaking late, and I've got to wake up early for a meeting at 10 a.m.
Save a lot.
Princess, the portal is closed. I think that's awesome, Dan. Have I never used tarot? Stormy, have you ever used the tarot of sexual magic before? No. Maybe you can have an What's that smell? You making food? Oh, okay. I need a card pulled from the deck about my celebrity crush. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because I'm incredibly sleepy. So I'm going to press the end stream, but if you guys want to keep chatting for a few minutes, you can. But I'm definitely going to go get in the hot tub. Actually, I don't know that I will with all the crap I have to go through to get that set up. Nothing like having a portable bathtub. Good night, guys. This was fun. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. So, sayonara. Ciao. Kalanita. Meet me in dreamland. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite your snatch.